Okay, Edison residents, if you could get up and form a line. Edison residents.
We're not going to do this kind of discrimination. I'm ready.
I'm asking again as a courtesy because Edison residents often feel that they.
Left over my house last week.
Excuse me. Edison residents often feel like they are getting the short shrift. So I'm just going to ask you, Mikey, if you could do that courtesy.
That's discrimination. I agree that the Edison residents didn't get a chance to speak at last meeting, and a lot of this is because of what's happened on this side of the dais. I have a tremendously gigantic problem with that kind of discrimination.
Oh, I don't have my.
Council President, I as much as I believe you have a great idea, I would agree with the speaker. I think it's challenging to separate anyone who walks to the microphone, but
Thank you,
I'm
Joe.
here to listen to your measure of what you choose to do.
Okay, all right. Let's leave. So let's leave it that I would prefer, so I'm going to put it this way. I would prefer that Edison residents be given the first choice, but I will defer. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I have a big problem with that. We can't prioritize one speaker over the next. Everybody has to be treated equally. And if somebody walks into this room who you don't recognize, you can't make that determination whether they're an Edison resident or not. So I understand that you're looking for the Edison residents to have their voice. And I agree with you in the sense that none of them got to speak at the last meeting when it was adjourned. I already spoken to you about my dissatisfaction over you having a motion to close the public portion during, adjourn the meeting during public comments. We spoke about that. And I'm trying to move forward, but I'm not going to have anything that starts backtracking. And that is a complete way that we're now backtracking. Everybody gets to speak. It doesn't matter if they're from Edison or not. None of that should be a problem. Former Council President Patel winds up saying during the decorum ordinance that some of these things should be preserved. I would love to know exactly what part of that ordinance should be preserved. This is another example of you're not trying to move forward and you're not going about it intelligently. That's for sure. And then you just go and chat and you're talking during my public time. So decorum issues, remember, it's my time to talk. Don't talk over me. Don't be speaking to each other while I'm talking, okay? I know I brought this up last time. Security clearance, the officers told me that I didn't want to go through the security detector, and they said, well, we don't have a wand. So they wouldn't allow me into the meeting unless I exchanged my Fourth Amendment right to exercise my first. I have a huge problem with that. I've been to council meetings, hundreds of council meetings all over New Jersey. It's very rare, and it's actually unique to see such a security clearance to come in and to participate in a public meeting. Without public participation in council meetings such as this, we do not have a democracy. Nobody should be shooed away or intimidating over. I've come to these, I've never had a weapon in my life. Never held a weapon in my pocket or on me or anything like that. So it's ridiculous. Why doesn't it say on the eCode 360 website that the public time has been reduced to 4? It still says 6 minutes. It still says 6 minutes. So as far as I'm concerned, when this clock runs out, I should speak for another 2 minutes because you still haven't updated anything. I mean, house cleaning, whose charge is that? Is that the municipal clerk who's supposed to do that? Because it's not updated. And also, when this 6 minutes was voted on, the 6 down to 4, when it was voted on, it wasn't 20 days. This wasn't addressed last time. I want an answer to that. When was that voted on? And did 20 days expire before those December meetings when we were only given 4? Because 20 days didn't expire. So that needs to be addressed. And I didn't even get to speak at the meeting on the December 23rd, because we illegally against OPMA, we adjourned the meeting during public speaking time. It was a complete disaster. So I lost my 4 minutes there. Where's my compensation for that? I came here to speak. Vinny Caputo from South Jersey News reached out to me and told me that commenting is shut off. Right now, commenting is shut off on the YouTube channel, Edison TV. Nobody can comment. I'm sure my face isn't even on here right now, but that's an issue. I would like to go for another 2 minutes. Thank you.
Speaker's time is
No,
elapsed.
No,
Council
I'm
President.
sorry, Mikey, your speaker's time
But
is
you
up.
guys need to update the website, because people now come here, they look at the website. I look at that website before I enter any town.
Council President, the speaker is out of order. He is out of time.
Yes, thanks,
All right.
Mikey.
Thank you,
But-
Council President.
Thank you.
Good evening, folks. My name is Joseph Mendez, and I'm here from Sussex County. And I'm here to ask you a quick question. I was 5 minutes late to this meeting, so I wasn't sure if you guys do the Pledge of Allegiance when you start. You did?
Yes.
That's great to hear. I'm very happy to hear that, because that's going to help change that mentality that would even enter your fucking mind that you can do something against a living symbol of this country. I'm a combat veteran, and there are people who died for that flag. That flag is alive. It's not just a cloth that you can decide it's a prop today and silence people that are pissing you off because they're wearing a suit or carrying a bong. Whatever the issue is with decorum, you need to get it out of your fucking mind that you even have a choice of outlawing my American flag in this country. You cannot allow it to be rolled in with the other stuff you were trying to prevent. People died for that flag. People serve and sacrifice for that flag every day, for all of us. I don't care if you were born here. I don't care what color you are. I don't know any of you, but I was born here by the grace of God. But my family fled communist Cuba to come to this country, and I'm thankful to this country for opening its arms to me and my family and all the opportunities that that flag has given us. In Cuba right now, you go to prison for flying that flag. That flag is alive. It's a symbol for people all over the world. It gives them hope, and you cannot even let that enter your minds ever again, please. We're going to keep coming here to remind you how much that flag means to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Tom?